Okay, so I just did an oil vinegar. I'm going to do an oil and vinegar set. There's your first part. Here's its twin. It's going to do the same process here. So I'm going to get a chuck, which is this. All right, I'm going to put my bottle in there. Is that the? Did I grab the right one? Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, got to get this one. All right, let me grab that. And we're just going to kind of center it up. Well, first we see if this is even. It's not bad. A little off, right, Dorothy? A little off? Okay, a little bit. Okay, that's better. Now we're going to get this guy centered. And I'm really measuring right here. This is this. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. It's pretty painless. All right. So we're going to get a little bit of clay. Going to hold that. God bless you. Maybe a little bit of clay in here, if I can. I don't know. All right. And now we're just going to trim this. All right. And I'm using the small trimming tool for this job because it actually has what I call less drag. What I mean by that is just less tension on the pot, so the pot is less likely to tip over. Yeah, because when you get up a little bit, things start to get a little hairy, right? So I'm just gonna let the wheel do the work. Really like when I have these nice little ribbons of clay. I'm just going to keep tucking this in. I'm just going to keep working it. Oh, I don't think I want to get any thinner. Probably take a little bit more off here though. Right. How's that look so far? Getting there, right? Take this metal rib. Yep, the S12. World famous S12. And just kind of skimming. Okay, that's probably good, so we don't want to get any thinner than that. It's kind of thin as well. So I could do a little bit of trimming down here, although I don't believe I can glaze this. But I'll set a little bit of a foot. Yeah, not too much. Just give it a little bit of dusting here. I go back in with my finishing rib. All right, that looks pretty good. Take these guys out. That's what it looks like so far. All right. Then take my spout I made earlier, and then we're just gonna go ahead and set this. So again, we're gonna figure out exactly where this goes. All right. And so I'm just gonna line this. It's probably a good spot for the spout. Okay, and then I make that little marking there. And then you can get a hole puncher for this job, but I'm just going to go ahead and just make a little hole. Just make my needle tool. And slow, a knife would be much better for this job. But it's okay. All right. Kind of get a sense for what's going on. Although I will clean this up. Sometimes just getting your thumb in here and just a little straightened out can do a lot. All right, so you can see that. That's pretty even. All right, so now we'll go ahead and we'll slip and score this guy. If I can find my little tool, but I guess I'll just use the needle tool. Then I'm going to take this guy, kind of open that up a little bit, work that, and then add a little bit of water. Oh, I got something here. Okay. A little bit of slipping and scoring. Thanks. And then we'll just attach this. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and add this guy. Kind of work in this. Okay. And you can kind of push this down or in or whatever you want where that throat area is. Now I'm going to try to bend this just a little bit. So let's see what we can do here. A little bit stiffer than I would normally like it, but that's okay. That's what you got so far. All right, now I might need a little coil of clay and band back here, but that's no biggie. I can just literally.
Did you turn the last one we didn't?
Yeah, it just looks like there's a little. Oh, made a mark here. A a little bit of a space in the back there. So all you got to do is this. You just get a little coil of clay. I'm probably okay, actually, but just to be sure. You could just put this guy right here. See how I did that? And then you just add a little bit of water there. And then, you know, you can... I mean, nobody will know, so... Except for the people who are watching the video, right? That's what we got so far. Okay, and now we'll just put that handle on it. Alright, we get a little handle. I had some clay. Oh, here it is. Alright. Knew it was hiding out somewhere. We're just going to do the same thing. Alright, we're going to grab this guy. Alright, we'll grab this guy. Oh, there's the tool. Thanks, Mac. Now I'll usually just do this on a canvas.
Oh, this is the same technique.
Yep, I just used.
Repeat what for any mug handle.
Yeah.
Or any teapot handle.
You can add this for any teapot. Yep. Mugs. And then I just flatten it. Okay. And sometimes that. All right, and then we pinch it on the side. Okay. That helps to create that visual thinness. Just
Can I see if you take your hands away for
Sure.
a second? Let's see the difference between. Yeah, you can really see.
See the difference between the two? Okay.
It's the small point that makes a big difference.
Yeah, in here I kind of like pressing this and fattening this shoulder area up just a little bit. And so you kind of get a lot of the shaping out. So if you look at it, it's a little, see how it's a little bit thicker? Alright, and then we're just going to go ahead and we will figure out exactly where this should go. Thinking right about here, that's probably...
Can you show how important it is to look from a top view? Because a lot of times...
Yeah, you want to make sure that this spout lines up perfectly. Needle tool? Oh, needle tool, okay. And you can kind of measure it this way.
Excellent.
And then I'll just line that up, right? And then there's where I need to slip and score it. So that kind of gives me all the information I need there. And then I'll just go ahead and use the handy dandy tool here to do a really good job. And you want to do a good job of scoring because you certainly don't want that handle to fall off, right? Which is nothing worse than that. I'll take even this guy. Alright, add a little bit of water there. Alright, so we've got that.
That's your sumi brush?
That's my calligraphy sumi brush, yep. And then we're going to just score here a little bit. We don't need to go crazy here because it's pretty malleable clay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of put it on. I'll see if I can do it so you can see how I do it. But I really shove this right here. Probably have to see what I'm doing though. I want to screw this up. I'm going to really kind of drive those corners in on both sides before I start my pull. Now we're going to pull it because it's like already done, right?
Yeah, I'd stop there.
You just stop there? Okay. All right. So now we'll stretch this out. Now we're going to go ahead and make that pull. All right. Straighten it out. You see how I straighten it out? And then we're going to add a little bit of water here. All right. And again, I'm not going to pull it yet. I'm going to build up that slime. And now I'm going to slowly start to pull this.
Yeah, what do you do with that big bunch of clay that gets there at the bottom?
I'll probably peel it off.
Because I always get one of those.
Yeah, I'll just take it off. I'll take the big chunk off the bottom, but it's pretty even, actually. Okay, and how's that look so far? Good. So now I got to just make sure we do this correctly. And let's see, how does that look? That looks pretty good. Actually, I kind of like that handle. But you want to make sure it's straight, right? So we got to move this just a little bit. That looks pretty straight. I think it looks pretty straight, right? Okay, and then I'll just cut that little edge off the bottom there, like just like that. And then I pinch each side. Okay.
I'm gonna zoom in
You got your flavor mark on there?
on.
Yeah.
Calligraphy?
Yep. Now there is your soy bottle. And I will show these two guys side by side then. So there's this. And let's get the other guy. I'll get the other guy. I'll get the other
Now
guy.
you gotta hope for nice smooth sailing because we had an earthquake.
Yeah. If we had an earthquake, I'd have to worry. Right?
Oh, thank God that if
Huh?
it does not exist.
Oh, gorgeous.
And so there's your two guys.
Nice.
Right? How's they look?
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.